The King and Queen are set to scale back their trip down under over doctors' fears Charles is doing too much. He and wife Camilla will tour Australia and Samoa, but a hoped visit to New Zealand is likely to be shelved. One insider told us, "It will be a better disappointment on both sides." Charles, who is continuing to receive weekly treatment for cancer after being diagnosed in February, only returned to public duties at the end of April. The King, 75, had vowed to make up for lost time after being forced to scale back, but is being urged to rein in his commitments. The royal tour will incorporate a visit to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in the island nation of Samoa, seen as a hugely significant trip for Charles. But sources say the Australia leg of the tour will be scaled back to around 6 days, with a break lasting up to 2 days before the King and Queen travel to Samoa for 3 days. Charles and Camilla last visited Australia in 2018 to celebrate the Commonwealth Games hosted on the Gold Coast. The couple also visited in November 2012, as part of a visit to Papua New Guinea, Australia and New Zealand on behalf of the Queen of each respective realm in the year of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex tour of Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and Tonga in October 2018 is considered to be the last major tour of the combined region by a member of the royal family. As Prince of Wales, the King has visited New Zealand 10 times, 3 of those being with the Queen when she was Duchess of Cornwall. The couple were last in New Zealand for a tour lasting 6 days in November 2019, before undertaking a 3-day visit to the Solomon Islands. One insider said, "Naturally, it will be a bitter disappointment on both sides to not have the opportunity for the King and Queen to visit New Zealand, but of course all are aware of the King's ongoing health and the need for him to pace himself. It's very much hoped there will be further opportunities in the future." The King spent 3 nights in hospital for an enlarged prostate in January, before receiving a secondary diagnosis of a form of cancer the following month. He has been undergoing weekly treatment which is understood to last several more months. Meanwhile, the race is now hotting up between Australian states and territories vying to host Charles and Camilla during their visit. Buckingham Palace has not confirmed any information, but officials are now working with the federal government down under to finalize the royal couple's itinerary in the coming weeks. Competition is rife between government and charitable organizations following guidance from Buckingham Palace that there will be a dramatic reduction in the number of engagements owing to the King's health. The King's visit to Australia will be the first time a sovereign has visited the country since Queen Elizabeth II in 2011.